the day and the meeting at which Dr. Suleman Sheikh proposed the concept of SZABIST. He was the man who stood there in Larkana when ZABIM was founded, which was Shahid Zulfikar Ali Bhutto Institute of Management, in a rented building. Two disciplines were started, management and computer science. And the vision was, let us give the youth of Sindh the opportunity to study areas such as management. To thank you, Dr. Suleman Sheikh, for this opportunity to have had this experience of this journey also with you, or a part of this journey with you. This is what life is all about. It is about commitment, it is about service, it is about dedication, it is about meaningful pursuit of something that is significant beyond yourself. And I think that is what Dr. Suleman Sheikh exemplifies. Pursuit of service, excellence, and commitment beyond himself. So we are here very pleased and privileged to today recognize you for your 30 years. Thank you.
Thank you for eloquently reminiscing about your experiences regarding Dr. Suleman Sheikh. Ladies and gentlemen, the marketing department at SZABIST, ZABTech, ZABHead, and the team at the head office has prepared a video depicting glimpses of Dr. Suleman Sheikh's involvement with SZABIST. We would like you to see this video. thank you for creating such a lucid presentation. Thank you. I now request Madam Chancellor, Dr. Ajra Fazal Pechu, and the guest of honor, Dr. Suleman Sheikh, to please be seated on the stage. Thank you. It is with great pleasure that I request Director SZABIST, Wahida Mahesar, to come on the stage and communicate her thoughts.
अल्लाह जी नालो तीअ मूं वॾो आसरो अल्लाह जी नालो तीअ मूं वॾो आसरो ख़ालिक तुंहिंजी खांद जो परो पान न कोए नालो रब संदोए रहियो आहे रूह में Honorable Madam Chancellor, respected Member Board of Trustees, Member Board of Governors, Madam President, Vice Presidents, my seniors, my colleagues, and a very special person of a day and always, of course, Dr. Muhammad Suleman Sheikh and his family. Assalamu alaikum. It's a really matter of immense pleasure and it's my really proud privilege. I have been given this opportunity to recognize and appreciate the services of Dr. Muhammad Suleman Sheikh, his long association with the SZABIST as a Secretary Board of Trustees. And really it's not easy for me, it's difficult and very challenging to concise within 5 minutes and present my thoughts in front of you. But I'll try my level best. If you allow me to speak my thoughts, speak my mind, speak my heart, then it will take half an hour. So relax. I'm not going to take you much time. I'll just give you, the things I have jotted down last night. It has been a great honor working under the guidance of Dr. Saab. Under his guidance, I have worked on various positions, right from faculty member of IT Computer Sciences from SZABIST, Ladkana, to principal of SZABIST Job Skill Training Center, Nawabshah. Then as a manager, Job Skill Training Center, to director of ZapTech Karachi. And now I am looking forward to have another opportunity in another position in very same organization. You would be surprised to know I have association and affiliation with Dr. Saab of 20 years. I have worked directly under the supervision of Dr. Saab 20 years on various positions. And I remember the day when I appeared in an interview. This was the post of the principal of SZABIST Job Skill Center, Nawabshah. In that interview panel, Dr. Javed Lagari, Dr. Nasir Afghan, and Dr. Saab himself were there. It was high level of the panel of the board. So Dr. Saab asked me very first question as soon as he saw me. He said, "Look, young lady, your CV says you are 23 years old. How you have applied for the post of principal?"
that time young girl, not young lady. Now I am young lady. I replied to Dr. Saab, sir, in your advertisement, age bracket was not mentioned, unfortunately. And I had every right to apply. So he said, okay, but it was clearly mentioned we need experience of 3 to 5 years. Do you have experience? Your CV says you have hardly 3 years experience. I replied again, sir, I think it was responsibility of your scrutiny committee. They should have updated you. But if you go through with my CV, it is clearly mentioned I have worked in 2 shifts, morning and evening. If you calculate both, then I have completed my 5 years. So then actually this was the way he was trying to boost up my confidence, and he wanted to show to other board members how that lady is confident and she can face that type of panel. Although Dr. Lagari was there, Dr. Nasir Afghan was there, and Dr. Lagari said me in your CV it is mentioned you have done Java, you can teach Flash, Dreamweaver, Acrobat Reader. Do you know these things? I said, yes, sir. I'm already teaching these things. So Dr. Lagari said, okay, we are sending you campus, 90 campus. There are the project exhibition, and you have to go there and present your some skills. I said, okay, I'm ready. And literally they sent me. But thanks God, it was not the examination type of thing. It was simply the exhibition of the projects of the final year students. I just sat there, and after 20-30 minutes I was again called back to head office, and I was told that you have been selected. Although in between there were so many other questions related to my management skills and all these things. So this is my memory. Several types of memory I have, and I cannot of course share over here, but I am planning to write my autobiography, and definitely I would write a separate chapter with the name of Dr. Suleman Sheikh, my work experience. Okay, so these were the things which I just spoke in front of you, and few lines I have especially mentioned for the Dr. because it's really hard for me to say few words really for Dr. So I have chosen few. Dr. we appreciate your hard work, commitment and dedication with the cause. There is no doubt you have been an essential and vital part of SZABIST journey and success in these past years. Please accept my sincere appreciation and deepest thanks. We all are proud of you, and you need to be proud of yourself. Your performance has been outstanding. Great work as a Secretary Board of Trustees. You have done this job. The dedication and passion you have shown for the organization is an example and asset and the light for all of us. Dr. you are a sincere, efficient, hardworking gentleman, and you are a real asset of the organization. In my all professional and personal challenges, you have been great support and always guided and treated me like a father. So for me, you are a fatherly figure. Finally, thank you for your leadership, mentorship, and constant support. I wish you continued success and hope to remain with us for many more years, to mentor and guide us from the treasure of your experiences, because you are an institution within yourself. This is what we believe from our heart. So happy 30 years anniversary of work and association with the SZABIST. May God bless you with health and long life. Thank you so much. Just for last Bayt of Shah Latif, 2 lines I would like to dedicate for the Dr. Saab. Manu sabna sona, pakhi sabna hanj. Keh ke manu manj, ache boy bahar ji. Thank you.
Thank you. That was indeed heartfelt. With immense respect, I now request Director SZABIST, Lubna Khalid, to come on the stage and convey her reflections.
being an amazing mentor. You are great, Dr. Sheikh. You inspired me and taught me how to dream big. When I came in 2010, of course I did not know much about SZABIST. I did not know much what to do. He is my actual mentor. He started teaching me in a way which was not even known to me, that how I am going to work and how I am going to increase the impact of his reflection through me to improve the system of education, to improve whatever assignment has been given to me. And it is not only Dr. Sheikh, but Dr. Azra is here. All the time they held my hand and let me go and grow. I consider you an asset for SZABIST, and as Wahida just said, a fatherly figure. This is one of his attributes, that he gives so much comfort to his workers, to his people, and especially the ladies. When we came here, I remember the day of, I came for the interview. He was the only one in the panel whom I was not afraid of, who was giving me sort of comfort. So when I was appointed, I went to his office. I told him that you look more like my father. So I really love him like my father. I joined SZABIST in 2010, and when I was given the opportunity to hold the office, Dr. Sheikh has given me or assigned me one room in his office. And I was the only lady in that office, and all the gents were there. But you know, the comfort level was so good that after 2-3 months, when leadership decided to send me to another office, which is my existing office, I was a bit reluctant in going there. Why? Because I've never felt that this is something lesser than my home place, or that was so comfortable because of him, because he used to give us confidence every now and then, like traveling all over Sindh. It's not possible for us. The people who are living, the ladies who are living here in Karachi, they are traveling all over Sindh and all alone. It was his confidence. And he was himself surprised. He told me once that how could you do that? Just because of you, because you asked me to go and I went. Definitely a leadership that has trust on your abilities, who can let you fly instead of creating barriers in your way. That's you, and that's the true leadership. He is available always for discussion, for any type of catharsis. We just walk in his office with our official problems, with our professional issues, with our personal issues as well. And I tell you, whenever I came out, I feel light and so relieved, because he is a good listener. He advises us the way he could do for us, and he feels us like a sort of family. This is something really very, very big, and I consider it as an asset for SZABIST, because some people do feel professionally, but they don't have an association, a personal link, which we feel with Dr. Sheikh. As a leader, he always encourages our initiatives, ideas, and support us in its implementation. And that is how I would say in 11 years, now SZABIST has, of course, grown so well. From 3 institutions to now 40 institutions, it's a big, achievement. Like, we have got our imprint in 40 different institutions in different cities, and this is all because Dr. Saab is leading us, telling us, encouraging us to do so. He never stops us. So this is again a very, very helpful thing for us to grow, because this is one of the traits of a good leadership. Leadership is not about a title or a designation. It's about impact, influence, and inspiration. And surely we are all inspired by you, Dr. Sheikh. Congratulations on completing your 30 years, and we look forward for more 30, 40, 50 years with you over here in SZABIST. Thank you very much.
Thank you for framing your words so beautifully. Dr. Suleman Sheikh studied medicine from Liaquat Medical College, Jamshoro, King Edward Medical College, Lahore, followed by an MS from Karachi University. His specialization is anesthesiology. He also established a pain clinic in Karachi in 1976. During the course of his work, he has served at several places, including Dagu, Jamshoro, Sangad and Karachi at Jinnah Postgraduate Medical Hospital and even abroad in Libya. He is a founding member of Sindh Graduates Association. He has served on the board of Pakistan Center of Philanthropy, Pakistan Poverty Alleviation and Strengthening Participatory Organization. His illustrious career, as mentioned by Madam President, is documented in the recognition booklet that is present with you. To sum up, Dr. Suleman Sheikh is a man of manners, letters, and supreme dependability. We now move to the much-awaited and significant part of the ceremony, and it is an honor to invite Dr. Suleman Sheikh to share his journey with SZABIST with the audience.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Honorable Chancellor, SZABIST, Madam President, worthy members of the Board of Trustees, and my colleagues, my daughter, dear daughter, and my grandsons, Assalamu alaikum. Let me recite my usual prayer. Awla la walim, ala alam jotani, qadir panji kudrat sin qaim aaye qadim. Wali wahid wahidahu razik rabb rahim, sosara sacho gani chai hamd hakim, kare baan kareem jodu jod jahan. So, ladies and gentlemen, foremost, omniscient, and supreme is world's Lord, of his own might and existence since ocean old. Mighty Creator, merciful, sustainer, one and only. His praises sing. He planned and preferred the universe. So with his grace and his kind support, I had started my professional career, and then there was a very surprising move that on 12 January 1992, I received an invitation through Sayyid Ghulam Mustafa Shah. At that time, the Secretary to the Board of Trustees and Vice Chairman of SZABIST, and to attend Bilawal House meeting. At that time, unfortunately, Mohtarma lost her place as a Prime Minister and she was in opposition, and she conducted the second meeting of the Board of Trustees of SZABIST, and unfortunately at that time nobody, including the government officers, were not ready to attend that particular meeting. So there was a short of quorum, and the board decided to enlarge the number of members, and probably I was invited. One of them was very, I should say, I was very fond to meet Mohtarma Shahid, and this was we, three of them, we became the members of the Board of Trustees. And that's how I started my journey with SZABIST. Before that, I never knew anything about SZABIST. So then there was a meeting on 23rd June 1994. The chairperson appointed a steering committee for SZABIST to establish SZABIST Institute at Karachi. And this was chaired by Madam Shahnaz Wazir Ali, who was at that time the special assistant to the Prime Minister, because by this time Suleman Sheikh became the Prime Minister for that second time. And other members were Parvez Ahmad Butt, Secretary Government of Pakistan, Science and Technology, and Mr. M.M. Osmani, Secretary Education Government of Pakistan. And on behalf of the Board of Trustees, I was nominated one of the members. And our job was to, number one, to shift the head office from the defense to Sheikh Sultan Trust Building. This was in July 1994. Then its meeting, 1st October 1994, accorded the approval of establishment of Shaykh Zulfikar Ali Bhutto Institute of Science, Finance and Business Management, SZABIM, at Latkana. So that was also one of my jobs. And then Dr. Javed Lahari was appointed from 11th January 95 as project manager. So this committee interviewed Dr. Javed Lahari. So Madam Shahnaz was the chair of that committee, which inducted the first director of SZABIST. This is the recording. And then BOT started, we started in Karachi, the software engineering at Karachi, and the SZABIST Act 1995 was passed by Sindh Assembly on October 25, 1995. Ultimately, we established SZABIM at Latkana in a hired campus, and at that time, Muhtarma Shahid, on 2nd January 1996, she inaugurated the board, and this slide shows her feelings which she wrote on the visitor's book at that particular time. Then Board of Trustees decided to start MBA classes in 1996 at Karachi. And it was decided to purchase a plot at Sachal town, Latkana, Sachal Sarmas Township Scheme, Latkana, from Municipality Latkana on 19th March 1996. And we purchased about 66,405 square feet. The endowment fund was also established by the Board of Trustees on 17th September 1996. These are the landmarks of the journey of SZABIST, and which I am the witness to this. Board renamed SZABIM as SZABIST Latkana campus on 17th September 1996. Mrs. Ashraf Abbasi and Mr. Abdul Razak Sumru were elected members Board of Trustees on 26th May 1997. Then the construction committee of SZABIST Latkana campus at Sachal Colony, the monogram was approved by Board of Trustees on 13th January 1998. Mr. Aftab Shaban Nirani and Haji Muzaffar Ali Shujra were elected members of the BOT in the same meeting. And on 10th February 98, Sindh Center for Information and Research, CIR we used to call it, was created with an advisory committee Mirani, and Dr. Iqbal Kauhar were the members. Dr. Javed Dalari was the member secretary. Then construction committee of SZABIST Larkana campus was created for Sachal Colony, and Mr. Aftab Shaban Mirani was the chair, Mr. Abdulrazak Sumro member, Dr. Ashraf Basi member, and myself as the secretary. CIR was established on 10 February 1999, and Sayyid Ghulam Mustafa Shah, vice chairman, unfortunately departed on 9th October 1999. Board of Trustees held on 19th December election meeting. Dr. Aftab Shaba Mirani was elected as vice chairman, and I was elected as secretary. Dr. Azraf Azal Picho was elected as member Board of Trustees. Moreover, Board of Trustees directed to establish the skill development centers, which we used to call as job skill training centers, which are now ZABTEC. And measures Kader Associate were approved as contractors for Larkana campus. Islamabad campus, premises at 5-8 was approved. I took over as secretary on 1st January 2000 on regular basis as a full-time person. '39th meeting of Board of Trustees SZABIST was held on 7th June 2003, and this decided to complete the works of the mausoleum, and a committee was formed with Mr. Khushid Ahmad Junaid was chair, and Mr. Anwar Bhutto, Mr. Ghulamullah Mahuto, and myself as members. This was designed by Mr. Wakar Akbar, and consultants were ESSIAAR, and contractors of Measures Speedway Construction. 40th meeting was held on 8th November, which included Mr. Abdulrazak Sumru and Madam Ashraf Abbasi as members of the committee, of the mausoleum committee. And on 25th December 2004 meeting included Mr. Aftab Shaban Mirani as the member of the mausoleum committee. And my last accomplishment, I should say, was the completion and inauguration ceremony of SZABIST Archives on 28th October 2020. So this is how I have had a chance to serve few events of the SZABIST and contributed. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you for an enlightening rendition of your experiences, Dr. Sahab. With utmost respect, I now request Madam Chancellor SZABIST, Dr. Azraf Azal Pecho, to address the audience.
Thank you, everyone. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I think very few words are left for me to say. Everything has been said by most of our speakers prior to me. But the journey continues, and I think even with this long association, I think 3 decades is a lifetime association. And beyond, we will be obviously happy that Dr. Sheikh continues in his present capacity, working with dedication, commitment, loyalty, and without any concern about promotions, concern about remunerations, concern about any other accolades, just as a person who continues serving this great institute. In my journey, I
should also describe my experiences with Dr. Sheikh, obviously as a board member and then as Chancellor. As a Chancellor, you know, I was a very shaky Chancellor. I remember the first time I took over, I was just as Chancellor in name. Dr. Lagari was the president of SZABIST at the time, and we all missed not having Bibi as a Chancellor with us. She had been a great mentor, a great light and inspiration for all of us. And it was with a heavy heart that I had taken on the position of Chancellor SZABIST. And then when Dr. Lagari had moved on to become the chairman of HSC and had been removed from the post of president, and I remember I was a little shaky because there was no president at that time for SZABIST. And I was wondering how I'd stir this ship along its journey. And Dr. Sheikh was a person who gave me the confidence, who gave me the courage to go on. And having very little experience of any university, I must confess, I was wondering how to take this university to levels that would make my mentor, my leader, Benazir Bhutto Sahiba, proud of me when I stepped down from this position. And she was the one who supported me, who was my backbone, who guided me in every way he could to carry on serving SZABIST in the best of my capacity. At any point, his advice, his dedication, I would say his selfless devotion to the cause of SZABIST guided me and made me what I am today. And I am very proud of you, Dr. Sheikh. We are all very proud of you. I think the family of SZABIST, all of us who work within SZABIST, keep on looking up to you for guidance and for actually mentoring and hand-holding. And as my directress has said, both of them, you are such an inspiration, such a total light for us at the end of a very bleak tunnel sometimes, because obviously ups and downs keep coming and we don't know where we are headed. But really speaking, as Secretary Board of Trustees, as the Secretary of the Trust itself, SZABIST Trust itself, having a say in almost every development that SZABIST has achieved today. Dr. Sheikh has been part of it, and part of this journey will continue. And we hope that you will be an inspiration and a guiding light as we continue on this journey further and throughout the coming years, and many, many more years to come. You will be with us. Thank you very much. May Allah bless you and keep you strong and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Chancellor.
Come up. I'm going to announce that.
For the presentation of the Memento of Appreciation to Dr. Suleman Sheikh, I would like to invite Dr. Suleman's family on the stage.
बीच में
so much. It's an honor for me. और आपके वजह से मुझे बड़ा हौसला है. बहुत शुक्रिया. और शेख साहब से भी मेरे तो ज़माने के ताल्लुक है. और आप तो ज़ाहिर है सबकी.
Let's go. Doctor, let's step out.
ठीक है डॉक्टर साहब.